Welcome to Says the Brown Girl. My name is Diamond, and I'm a brown girl with a voice who doesn't mind being heard. So listen up, I've got a word, and it might be just for you. Today's poem is entitled Choose, written by myself. Here it goes. There comes a time in life when you have to choose. When the ball is in your court and you have to fill the shoes of deciding. Your decision, your life. It's not a matter of what's wrong or what's right. If you simply do what's best for you, there's no way you can lose. Thank you. Today, I really wanted to focus on making decisions that impact your life, your mentality, your physical ability. If you are put in a situation where you aren't growing, there's no opportunity to grow, you feel like you've maximized your time doing this certain situation. For me, it would be my job as a cashier. For me, I feel like I have maximized my time as a cashier, and I feel like it is time for me to grow. If there is an opportunity for me to grow in that particular area, then I feel that it's time for me to move on. So I have come to the conclusion that I no longer want to be a cashier. And so that is my thought process. I have become the fastest cashier. I have become the most communicative cashier and interactive cashier. I've done my job and I've done it well. Now it's time for me to grow. How can I take what I've learned from being a cashier and apply it to something else in life, something that will help me to grow? When it comes to making decisions like these, like quitting your job or not necessarily giving up, but you are trying to reach growth. We always want to grow and not be stagnant. And for me, it just felt like I was getting up and doing the same thing over and over and over again. And I'm not enjoying it. I'm not enjoying doing that. And so why would I stay in an area where I don't feel like I have room to grow? Why would I stay in an area where I am not happy with what I am doing? Mentally, I am drained from doing this occupation. And so it's time for me to find something else in a different avenue. So what is it for you? I tell you all the time, never give up, blah, blah, this, keep going, keep trying at it, try a different way. But if you seriously cannot find an opportunity to expand your knowledge, expand your position, then it's time to move on. And that's not just to say get lazy and do nothing. That means you need to find something that will push you to your full potential. Okay, don't get me wrong. We're not quitting just to sit around and do nothing. We are finding a different path that's going to allow us to use our ability to the fullest and reach a new level of our selves. I want to be pushed. I want to be challenged. I want to experience a challenge. I want to love what I do. What do I love doing? I love doing this podcast. I love tutoring. I love entrepreneurship in general, just having my own. And so that's what I'm going to work towards. I'm going to work towards creating an avenue where I can challenge myself, I can experience challenges, and maybe even challenge others and get others to join me in what I decide to do. So if you have come to that crossroad in your life where you have to make a decision, do what's best for you. And maybe that might be for your children as well, but do what's best, and for me, I don't have a lot of responsibilities being a 19-year-old in college. I don't have a lot of people, depending on me. But what does that look like for you? what makes you happy and what is going to satisfy you. What will encourage you and push you forward? How can you grow in the place that you are right now? That's what you have to think about. What else can I be doing? What skills can I add to myself? Now I'm asking myself, okay, now that I'm going to have a little bit more free time, what am I going to do with that free time to push myself to get where I want to be that my job wasn't letting me get to? Does that mean picking up a workshop, taking a class that will help me in a trade or skill? What does that look like for me? Does that look like getting more into my spirituality, or getting more physical, getting in the gym? How am I going to push myself? What am I going to do with that free time to better myself? I hope that you get something out of this today. It's not like a go and do something thing. I've really been talking about evaluating your circumstances and things like that, and I really want us to do that. We have so many things in life to worry about. Like just circumstances of the world in general, having a job, going to school, doing this, doing that, doing for others. And we have to really focus and make sure that we ourselves are in the right place to actually go and do these things mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. Where are we? We have to constantly look at this, and a lot of the times it's overlooked. We do and we do and we do so much that we forget to look at ourselves and see, I'm not okay. How can I get better? You may not even realize how much you've been doing for others, or just running without taking the time and just reflecting on yourself. And that's what I want us to do. Even if it's just in not the very bottom of your mind. That's where I want it to be. Put yourself a little bit higher, and you should always want better for yourself so that you are able to go and do for others. That's all I want. I hope you enjoyed today's podcast. This is Brown Girl signing out.